Let's understand the while statement in JavaScript. So while statement used to create a loop on a block of statements as long as the condition is true. And once the condition is false, it automatically terminates the loop. Let's see with an example how it works and how we can give that condition. So in this example, let's see I'm having a n variable which is holding one number, and I'm creating a loop here which says that the condition n should be less than equals to 3, and I want to console it. So here we are performing a looping, and every time we are just printing one number on screen which is present inside the variable n. So how the execution is happening step by step for this, let's understand. That's going infinite. So now here, after adding the n plus plus, it means after each and every iteration, we are increasing a number. So at some point, the number will go beyond 3. It means it will become 4, 5. So that time the loop will compulsory will terminate. And let's see the outcome now. So we should able to see here 1, 2, 3, the very perfect outcome. Let's try to understand line by line. The n value is 1 here. It's coming saying that 1 is less than equals to 3. Yes, of course. So it's coming inside and performing the execution. So it's consoling 1 on the screen, that is this one. And then it is incrementing it. That's good. It's again going back and saying 2 is less than equals to 3. Yes. Let's console it on the screen that you can see here. And it again making 2 plus plus, that means 3 here. At this case, is saying that 3 is less than equals to 3. Yes, of course. Let's print the console with 3, then again make it plus plus. This time the variable n is 4. So 4 is less than equals to 3. No, so it becoming a false statement here. At that time, the loop will get terminated, and that's the reason we are not able to see 4, 5, 6, all those. So this is how the while loop works. So let's try to apply the while on some advanced cases. For example, here I'm having an array. So my array is holding number 10, 20, and 30. So I want to perform iteration on this. How we can do by using a while loop. So what I can do, I can manually create an index which is equals to 0, because I can access my array using index only. And here I'll say while the condition will be my index is less than equals to the length of the array minus 1. So this is my condition. And why we are making it minus 1? Because the length will be of course 1 plus when we consider it in terms of index. So that's a good one here. And let's try to just console the index first of all. And here after after this, at the end, compulsorily we should keep incrementing our index, because it should increment itself after each and every iteration manually using a for syntax. We were doing that here, but here we need to do it manually. Let's see. So we are getting a perfect 0, 1, 2, and these are the indexes for my array. Let's try to add the fourth element. We should get 0, 1, 2, 3. That's good. Now what I can do, I can make use of this index to display the contents present at respective index in my array. So this is how I will be able to see all the elements inside my array. So the same also applicable of array of objects. Maybe this is an array of integer, same way we can do that. But this is an additional complexity we are handling here. That is, we are manually initializing, we are performing a manual condition checking, and the increment. 3 extra things we are doing. The same thing I can do with the normal for off or maybe the for in, which is a much good syntax for looping over an array. So generally the looping on array should not be done by using while, but in some cases, if you need any customized behavior, you can do that. So this is how the while works in JavaScript. So what exactly the do while is? So using do while, we can create a looping statement in which the execution of your code block will be done at least once, and then later the condition will be checked to execute it further or not. So let's see with a small example. So here we are having a number n equals to, for example, 1. Okay. So we just want to console the number 1 here using n variable. and we want to keep continuing it by making it in plus plus. And here I would like to say while the n is less than equals to 3. So what exactly happening here when we are saying do, it means this code block is getting executed for sure for the first time. To make sure it will get executed on the second or the third time, we are creating some condition here inside the while. So what's the condition here? So the condition says that if your n is less than equals to 3, then that's okay. Then you can do one more time iteration. So in this case, we are having 1 here. That's good. We are printing on the screen 1. After that, we are increasing it. After the increasing, again the comparison is happening. 2 is less than equals to 3. Yes, of course. So you are permissible to execute this iteration one more time. So we are printing 2 on the screen, and then the n will become 3. And now again the condition it is checking. 3 is less than equals to 3. Yes, of course. So you are permissible to do this iteration again. And this time we are printing 3 on the console. And now it is becoming 4. Let's see the condition. 4 is less than equals to 3. No. So this expression is returning false here. And now due to this false, the looping will terminate. So this is how the do while works. And what's the only difference between do while and the normal looping with while? Like the execution of the first iteration is for sure. If you're using a while loop and your condition fails, the execution for the iteration can happen 0 times as well. But here, even if your condition is false, even if I'm writing it false like this, so it is for sure one time iteration will happen at least. So this is how the do while works in JavaScript.